bloody thing. So, I don't know if this is going to stay balanced. Let me hope it does. It's slightly off balance, but bear with me a second, guys and girls. Why is that not balancing? I think it's because I've had to plug my phone in, and let me try. Don't do that. Is that going to stay there? Or not sure. I think it's because I've got my phone plugged in. But hello everybody, how you doing? Hope you're well. Mal, Aaron, Paul. So I'm just let's turn that a bit. I don't know if the charging lead's going to knock this off again, but I'm just in the process of Paul, look at the size of that. That's a 1 litre bottle. I've only got the one and I'm having it, but I'm just I haven't been to the hospital today. So there was plans to they were going to discharge my daughter today, but they won't discharge her until physio seen her, and they're a bit busy today. So hopefully she'll come home tomorrow, and we'll have 15 people already. Don't forget to hit the like. How you doing? Good. So yeah, they were going to discharge us today. I've only got 50% battery and I wasn't going to go live, but I do need to do some bits in here, and I thought, why not, you know. But hopefully she needs to do a stairs challenge, so I think she has to be able to go up 6 steps. So it's so I need to do some work in here. Channel's about shrimp mainly, but also aquariums, snails, fish, spiders, isopods, dart frogs. So I do quite a bit, mainly shrimp, but I am literally just about to do, I know everybody does them, water change, but my water changes are really quick, and I know everyone does water change lives, but I haven't been live for a while because of everything that's been sort of happening at home and stuff, and on the basis of that, I did a live this morning on TikTok and got 3k likes. We obviously did that one last night, but I haven't done anything in here for ages. I have got a video due out at 6 PM UK time, but apologies if I'm missing anyone. How you doing? How you doing, Ball Python? You okay? So yeah, apologies if I miss anybody. I am literally in the process of sort of trying to just do a bit of work in here. My missus, so we've been going up to hospital every day for 3 weeks. My daughter thought she was going to come home today. She's an adult daughter, and I said to her, I says, well, I'll wait until I hear anything, and if you don't, hi Leanne, I did say that if we weren't going to come up today, I'd have a break. So it's about 40-45 minutes away, and about 15 minutes from where you park to get into the hospital. And I'd have gone and fetched her if she was coming out, and she's going to stop with sort of, yeah, so not fish. I don't really breed fish, but I do breed shrimp. So Caridina and Neo-Caridina mainly. I've had fish breed, and I'm in the process of setting up stuff with rabbit snails that I'm going to breed to sell, and I've now got some mystery snails as well. So yeah, I'll do a little bit of aquaculture. But yeah, hopefully she'll be out. Hopefully she'll be out tomorrow. But the plan is to. I've got 4 tanks here and 4 tanks here that are Carradina, and I literally, I mean, it'll take seconds to water change these, and I'll sort of go through that with you guys. But the way I've got it set up, it's dead easy. I'm still sucking pipes as well. Try and be as quick as I can. But I haven't water changed these for a few weeks, so on the basis of that, I thought I'd better get some stuff done. So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I haven't water changed these for a while. And on the basis of that, I thought I better get some done. And while I'm in here, I might as well chat to you guys as well. Expert pipe sucker. Allegedly. And then it's literally my sinks here. So that's them 2 done. And then I literally, my mixed water's just plugged in, so once I've done the water changes, I won't be on this long, so don't think you're just going to sit watching a water change, because that's not the plan. These bottom ones are a bit of a killer because of my back. Probably should have put the step here and sat down to do these ones, but never mind. And I have got markers on these tanks, so I know where 10% is. And I previously filled them up with RO, so just did like an RO top up on them. Don't swim by the pipe shrimp. Oh wow, there's a few babies in there. So yeah, I was saying I did I've only done one before, and I decided to do. I watched the live on TikTok yesterday, and it was a Dart Frogs live, and I thought, you know, the Dart Frogs wouldn't come out, the person that was doing them, but mine come out. So I thought to myself, I might as well do one as well. Oh wow, Leanne, I'll give you a tour in a second. Give me a few minutes, and we'll go around. Is the picture good or is it pixelated? Because what I should have done before I came in here is I've only got an empty 4 tanks. I'll turn the pump on and away we'll go, and I'll do a bit of a tour. But is the picture quality good? Because what I normally do is when I come in here I have to change the network. And if I'm connected to the house and not in here, the picture quality is usually bad. But we've got a plan to fix that. So if I can grab this from behind you guys. So we currently have Cat 6, shielded Cat 6 cable in here, but I need to do the ends and get a router and stuff in. So that's been done in the background. Well, it hasn't been done in the background. I've been doing that. But literally put my covers on. I'll show you some shrimp soon. Same with this one. And it's a good job you can't smell in here, because my lamp dinner As lamb dinner, not lamb dinner, was lovely. And I had cabbage. So spring, well not spring cabbage, but cabbage, green, just normal green cabbage. There it is. Lid back on, or cover back on, should I say? And these are just algae scraper magnets that I've got floating around, and the best place to store them is on the front of these. So let's empty that bucket because I did a bit too much. Let's empty that bucket. Sorry if you can't see me. You might be able to see that my butt crack. I've got my elbow on the knee, leaning, just to take a bit of pressure off. I do need to clean the front glasses on some of these, but I'm not that fussed. Last one. So they haven't been done for 3 weeks, I think. So I thought I'd better pull my finger out and do a bit. There we go. So that's 8 tanks. 10% or thereabouts on 8 tanks. And then bear with me a little bit longer. I just want to test the TDS. So in this bucket I've got a pump and an air stone. A little bit more. And what I'm using, I use 2 things, depends on what I've got in stock to be honest, but I don't mind mixing and matching them. So for my remineralizer I'm using GH plus LC, so I sold this in 500 mils. I got a trade one for myself, and which is what I'm using, but I'd imagine it doesn't work out that much cheaper if I'm honest than buying the 500 mils. So, and it's heavy, so it's difficult to ship. With the weight, well, it's not difficult, but if you buy other stuff, it takes the shipping over the 2k limit for the base price. So I use that, and then I'll also use, so in that water mix I use GH plus LC, or if I haven't got any, where's that gone? Have I sold that? No. So if I'm running low on GH plus LC, I use SL Aqua's Blue Wizard, identical liquid remineralizer, and in fact I'll put that out on the front because that can go back. But yeah, GH plus LC or SL Aqua Blue Wizard. And then on top of that I use Trace One shrimp. So this is a trace elements thing, but I set my TDS before I add this, because it raises the TDS a little tiny bit. So I want to make sure my TDS is there or thereabouts. So I'm happy with that. And then I'll dose it with trace. So I'm used to using this, so I know how much goes into this bucket. And I do have a powerful air stone in here blowing this around, so I'll let it mix a little bit first. And then the only other thing I put in is Rich One. So Rich One is a humic and fulvic acid concentrated powder, and in that huge bucket I literally put, let's see if I can show you that. I've just spilt it all over the place. I'm nearly out of this one. I literally put 4 of those little tiny teaspoons and let it mix for a bit. I can turn the air stone up a little bit and sort of agitate it around a bit better. And I've had this tub of Rich One for I don't know how long. So just humic and fulvic acids. I'll let that mix, I'll retest the TDS. That can go up there. And then I can come and talk to you guys. So let's put an octa thermometer off. So I don't have a thermometer in every tank, but I do have a thermometer in every row because of the height and temperature that rises and stuff. So I do have a thermometer in every row, on most rows. And then the only thing I need to do really is to switch on the, I'm going to have to unplug this phone. The only thing I need to do really is switch on the pump, which I'll do in a second. So somebody wanted to see some shrimp. Let me turn this round. So in this rack we have bloodshot caridina. So these are a soft water species, and it's a cross between a tangerine tiger and a red tiger. So I do need to clean the glass. In this tank we've got galaxy fish bones, red ones. In this tank, so these are new for me, the extreme black King Kong caridina, and I've only got 5 or 6 of those. I've got an experiment tank in here with galaxies, so I do need to clean the glass. Then moving over, we've got pure white line, although I've spotted an imposter in there, so we've got pure white line. Then we've got low to medium grade mixed fancy tigers, blacks and reds. So this is a bit of an experiment. Well, it's not an experiment tank, but there is in here, apart from snails and a couple of little plex, there are some, and I have seen babies, there are some blue jelly cherry shrimp, and then in this one we've got fire red cherry shrimp and snails. I need to have a look at that because that doesn't look good. Up here we've got pure red line of a quality grade, and this is my main galaxy tank. Apologies for the reflections, it's because I've got the lights on in here. In these small tank we've got some again experiments. So these are deep blue bolts, which I'm trying to breed out to get a deep blue line. Down here, not many of them, but we've got orange eye red devils. Up here we've got some boa, so galaxy boa. There's one, a nice one coming up towards us as we speak, if I can get him to turn. In this tank we've got orange eye blue devils. This tank has got a couple of orange eye blue tigers in, but I am going to move another tank over. Down here we've got blue dragons. In here we've got a very small colony of panda, my decent red fancy tigers, Vingenetic blue and red steels, my mixed tank. This tank here is full of various tiger species. I do need to empty it, and they're going up into that empty tank up in the top. And then last but not least are my red German spotted pinto. So they're behind the bin, so I'm trying to sort of squeeze them round. And then got a couple of frog terrariums. So a little froggy up in the top corner there, hiding behind that pink plant, little red one. There's 4 of those in there. And then the bullies. So the bullies are here. These are Tinctorius cobalts. Hiya Sam. Hi Jeffro. So I haven't been looking at the comments massively. So apologies if I've missed anyone. And then down here we've got the 3 rows of isopods. We've got some, let's turn this, come on, turn around. Jumping spider, jumping spider, jumping spider, jumping spider. And then here we've got Marullinella ember bees, which are an expensive tropical isopod that I seem to do really well with for some reason. And then down here is the iconic rubber duckies, but I've only got a couple of them. So once they get breeding, we'll move those over. And then this is a little bit of a strange tank. So I wanted some rabbit snails, and I've got some endlers that I've sort of dumped in here, and this has ended up being my rabbit snail tank and my Neo coal tank. I do have some blue leopard ram's horns, and if you haven't seen them already, I've also got some chocolate mysteries, but I might move those. I might set up a tank just for the mystery snails. Not sure yet. Just get one, Leanne. Don't tell him. Easier to ask forgiveness than approval, you know. So just get one, man. I'd be done with it. So just quick room tour then, because you haven't seen the room. Sorry. So room tour. Still a bit of a mess in towards the house, so that all needs painting, and I'm in the process of my RO unit's going to sit under that meter cupboard, and I need to pipe all that in. Products over here and fruit flies for feeding the frogs. I've got stock behind here, so cork and stuff for the isopods down there, some packaging materials, and then if we sort of turn around, I've got a bag of rubbish. I've got stuff hanging on the walls, so various different food scrapers, kit. I'm starting to get into plants because they're the ideal place in this room. And if anyone saw the state of this a couple of months ago, that's mad. I've managed to pick that back up. Various stock here. I've got my dehumidifier that runs to waste. I've got my AC unit here. I've got my fungus gnat killer up there, and then down here is our products. So stuff that we sell. It's not all in here. I've got some stuff in the house as well, and likewise I've got sort of tubs under. I've got a tank down there with green jades as well. But I've got stuff under the tanks in tubs like botanicals and the likes, all in tubs so they don't get wet. And that's the room, and we keep the room at a lovely 24 degrees. So the room's absolutely perfect. Shrimp tanks sit at about 21, which is sort of summer temps really for those. And these are I say these Neo tanks I've scaped a little bit, so I'll give these a little bit of a scape. Although I've not done well with the plants in this one for some reason, but it might be that the snails are absolutely leathering them, and I've just put a bit of orange juice in there floating until I can plant it. But yeah, it's come on a while, Leanne. Oh, and I've also got, so I grow and sell bundles of hornwort, and they're literally just in a tub, and they get so it's the same water I use in my tanks, and it gets fertilised with the shrimp safe fertiliser. I'm also culturing springtails for the frog tanks and stuff, and I sell a few plants from time to time, but those are left over from the last auction. But they're looked after. There's filters in those tanks, they are looked after, and that's where we're up to. So I'm not selling them at the moment, so I was given a small amount. I'm breeding them. I need to put them into a bigger tank and grow out and breed them a bit better, but they're proper top quality green jades, so hopefully we don't have to cull them out too much. What with my wand? Oh, this is it wasn't for Movember. I really wanted to grow it anyway, and I did say I've got proper moustache wax, but I did say for the next auction I'm going to proper wax it up, like proper curl it up and stuff. So the moustache has grown as well as the room. So yeah, Sunday evening's not a lot to do, is there? Where's my vape? In the house, no doubt. So let's I've got all the mud cons. I've got, oh, you can't see that, can you? I've got all the mud cons. Let me show you my automated switch the water pump on. So I've got a trailing cable here. Hopefully you can see that. And I've got my I've got the staff of Moldor, and that's actually my switch. So then I have to bend down and then open the valve up. Mix is already done. All of those, so those 8 tanks that we water changed are all connected to that system, and the 12 on here are all connected to this system. So dead easy, and everything's see if I can get this a second. Tied this onto my heating's come on. I can knock that off though. Yeah. So this thing here is an humidity and temperature sensor, and I program through Alexa. In fact, I programmed through an app called Tapo. I did
I'm
need
not
to.
quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, shut up. I had to buy. So for this, I needed to buy a little thing that plugs in the wall to control this. But then I can program it to activate plugs and stuff. So at the moment, how I've got this set up is if the humidity goes above so and so, switch the dehumidifier plug on. If the temp goes below a certain temp, switch the AC on, and I've got the AC set to heat, and I just pretty much reverse that in the winter. In the summer, the awkward bits, I can program that AC unit, to say if it gets too cold, heat, if it gets too hot, cool, but I can't work it out. So I end up using this and plugs. But it's magnetic, but the magnets fall off sometimes. So what I've done is I've tied a piece of fishing line to it, connect it to a little hook that sits on that frame, and then stick it on the frame so if it does fall, it doesn't drop. But all mod cons here. Oh, you spotted quite a few caradinas today. I don't know if FFL's working good. I don't know if it's working at all. But yeah, I thought I'd better get back on the live stream horse because I hadn't done anything for a while. But keep an eye on my. Let's bring that over. Let's drop you on. What can I drop you on? 2 seconds, guys. Do you know on the bank? Had a cup of tea delivered. Oh dear. Let's move this out of the way. And if I move that out of the way, it will allow me to get you guys up on the tank and we can do a feed. Let's see how this goes. So I need to keep an eye on my battery because I started with 50%. There we go. And let's drop it in. Cheers. What can we film? You know my missus just coming in. She goes, "What seats in there?" I'll knock this backlight off so you'll get a better picture, a better view. There you go, that should be better. Hi Sue. Hi Lee. I can hear something tapping. I know what it is. I've just discovered something every now and then here, like clicking, and the lighting that I've got in here. When I turn it off, it must click because it's been warm. The ceiling lights, and they're like in a very light plastic thing. I'm a lady. So I've got my vape, got my shrimp. Sam, you missed some stunning boosts on the auction last night. I mean, stunning. They'll be up again on next week. I'm gonna see if I can get my perch install high enough. Trouble is, it uses loads of room when I put it up on height. But let's see how far. So you guys just enjoy the show because I'm going to try and do something in the background. So I've got like a stall thing that the NHS gave me, but I've got it set to low because when the feet are high, the legs are wider and it uses up too much room in the room. But I reckon if I put it to full tilt, I'll be able to. Right, that's good. If I put it to full tilt, I should be able to read the comments and sit down, because standing up ain't good for my back. So, and they're on like these mad pin things, so you have to take the pins out, raise it up, put the pins back in, and hopefully I've got them all in high enough. Now I can sit down with your cup of tea, sat behind the camera, read some comments and still talk to you guys. They're up again next week, Sam. That's wicked, Sam. Oh. See, I was never a fan of the wild type. Let's bring those back into focus. That yellowy one on the top's a nice shrimp. The donuts have got the fireworks going. Yeah, I think it was really slow. Nobody was bidding on anything, and with hindsight, let's turn that up a bit. With hindsight, I'm a week too early with it. Yeah, it might be Diwali, but it won't be Diwali round here. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you if we'd got an Indian neighbour anywhere locally. It's more likely to be little crooks or little scummy kids that are firing them at each other round here. If I was in Cov or somewhere else, then yeah, I get it, Diwali, but I mean, there are Asians in Tamworth, but not many. Not, you know, and the few that are business owners that are sound. You could wait till the auction on Saturday, Mr. G. You might get a bargain. Yeah, the utes, them. Probably seeing if I can get it in each other's hoodie. I do need to keep an eye on my battery, guys. 38%. Yeah, Tamworth staffs, yeah. It's I mean, don't get me wrong, there are Asians here, but there's not a big community of Asians, not even a small community of Asians. There's a few Asians, and that's about it. When we lived in Birmingham, totally different. When I lived in Coventry, totally different. Oh, but yeah, with the bellies on, yeah. I think they still wear hoodies here. Oh. Just looking at how well my pink ramshorns have done since I put them into a harder water environment. quite like a Ramshorn snail, you know. Suck a good songwriter. I did the lyric. Oh dear. So I did the big rack in the week. Managed to squeeze that in before a hospital visit. I did the 3 hard water tanks, and I always forget the green jade one. So I did the 3 harder water tanks yesterday, and I thought I might as well do the other ones. I don't mind them. I don't mind them. I mean, in Carradina tanks, they don't last very long. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can't get rid of them, but they don't last very long. I think because their shell eventually dissolves because of the acidity in them. But I quite like them, if I'm honest. See, I've had Ramshorns. I never, not Ramshorns. Let me get a net. I'm going to catch this fancy tiger while I can see. I've had assassins, and they haven't done anything. They haven't really dented the population at all. You might get a bit of backlight here. I've got a fancy tiger that's gone over the tank, and he needs to go back into his own tank. There you go, Mr. Fancy Tiger. That was easy. I'm just looking at something on here which is really weird. So what's everyone up to on this first day of winter, of official British winter time, or whatever it's allegedly known as? Did anyone clock how dark it was and how early? Did anyone say? Eileen? Did any... Oh, have I just spotted somebody pop in here? I don't think so. Talking of him, you know, I haven't spoken to him for a long time. He was in a group we were in. I could do with messaging him, see how he is actually. I haven't spoken to him in ages. But I don't think Mr. G is Fatty G. I think it's a different person. Could be wrong. Never hinted that it was him. And if you can hear noise in the background, it's my pump topping these tanks up. Some of them top up quicker than others. So usually the bottom ones and the furthest away from the pump fill up first. But it hasn't really worked that way. I don't know why. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Lovely cup of Yorkshire. Hi, John. It's sturdy. Big boned. Oh. PG tips 2 bags, 2 sugars, but milk. Nah, no sugar. No sugar in tea. 1 in coffee. None in tea. I do like a good brew though. I like a decent coffee as well. I haven't watched it yet, John. Oh no, freshly ground coffee, fresh beans, espressoed out, with water as an espresso or with milk, don't mind. I moved again. I've not spoke to Rob today. I had a quick message with him earlier, but I haven't spoke to him today. I've messaged him, but he hasn't read them, so he might be asleep. I know his sleep pattern's not great, because sometimes I've got up in the night in agony, and Rob's been alive at 4 o'clock in the morning. But catches different countries on that, you know. I did have a video go live at 6, can't even remember what it was. Like a long form vid. Can't even remember what it was. I'm gonna have to clean these green jades out tomorrow. I haven't done them in ages. The glass, you can't even see through the glass. But that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. I might put them into tubs actually, rather than have them in a little tank. I've got room to move stuff around and have some tubs at the bottom, so I can sort of use them as breeding tubs and bring them in and out. IFM, Mr. G's Martin, So I've learned something today as well then, because I didn't know Mr. G's name was Martin. I'm not sure how well this is pumping because it feels quite slow. And I'm blowing loads of bubbles into this tank. So I always keep a breeder box hanging somewhere, at least one, in case I ever need to isolate anything. Yeah, I did the same today, FM myself. I've done one live on TikTok, and I did one on the frogs this morning. Only an hour, 3k likes on it, 370 views. So what I do like about it is, if people keep tapping the like on a TikTok live, I think every time you hit 1,000, or every element of 1,000, it pushes your video out to more people, so you get a better spread of people. Loads better than how YouTube does it. So YouTube decides who it wants to put the video in front of. Sometimes you get really good ones. The vertical live streams are loads better than the horizontal ones. There's something in the algorithm that does like a vertical stream. There's a thing, it says it pushes verticals out. YouTube definitely pushes verticals out more than it does horizontals. But what I like about YouTube, yeah, I feel your pain, FM. What I like about TikTok is it's your viewers that actually get to promote you. So if they're smashing that like button, tapping the screen, they're pushing you out to more viewers, and I think you grow better that way. I just don't understand all the little bits and pieces to it yet. I suppose is the answer to that. Not that I don't understand it, it's I don't understand it yet. But I will. I'll get my head around it. Yeah, so with if you went live, for argument's sake, FM, I'm not sure if I follow you on TikTok, I'll find you. But if you went live, if I sit there tapping the screen, if I tap that screen 100 times, that's 100 likes that you're getting. And if you've got 10 people that tap it 100 times, that's 1,000 likes. I think when you hit 10k likes on a stream, it massively blows you out to loads of people. I'm the same at GB Shrimp. So I'm the same on there as I am on here, and as I am on Insta and Facebook page as well. Yeah, somebody said to me, are you selling on TikTok? And at the moment I'm not, but I have been invited to by TikTok for 0 commission as well. But I just haven't had time to look into it. Do I want to sell products on TikTok? I don't know. What's their fees? I know where I stand with my own stuff through my own website. I've got rates that I pay Stripe and PayPal Business and stuff like that. So I don't know how all that works on woohoo! All 3 of the dwarf snowballs. Bargain that was. Yeah, you have to do it. I think you have to have 1,000 likes and so many. It's a little bit like YouTube, but I thought it was 1,000 subs, and I didn't have 1,000 subs. but I was allowed to go live, and I've got a feeling it's 1,000 likes. So on your short TikToks, you need to, I think, and again I'm not sure, I just know that one day I could go live and previously I couldn't, and I think it's something to do with yeah, it could. But yeah, I do like that, and I seem to get loads more traction, especially. Okay, see you later. I seem to get loads more traction on my little 15-second or 60-second videos on there. I mean, YouTube Shorts, I don't know what happened. I used to get 5, 6, 7 hits on a YouTube Short. Now I'm lucky to get 30. So something's definitely changed. Something's definitely changed, and it's probably I can actually show you my shorts, and they've literally gone. There's like a block of shorts that were hitting over 500 views, and then the next block above it of say 8, 9 shorts or more. That, you know, some of them haven't even hit 10 views. So something's gone on, because I'm not doing anything different. The algorithm's changed, and what I think, you know, what I think is, I think once you hit 500 subs, I think they promote you up until that point. So they're promoting small channels, and obviously they're getting revenue off small channels, and once you hit 500 subs, they sort of take their foot off the gas. It's a guess. I'll do that anyway. Yeah, and that's what I was doing. So I was putting a YouTube short on. It was getting 11 views. I was putting exactly the same short on TikTok and getting 1,000 views. And it's annoying. Like super annoying. They've all gone and hid behind this. I was going to say they've all gone and hid behind this sticker, but it isn't a sticker. Boom, there you go. Hey, put it up here. Mrs. has gone to bingo with my other daughter. She hasn't been in ages, because the daughter that's in hospital is who she normally goes with. Yeah, possibly. They probably do the same thing when you sort of get into the point where they can earn off you and not have to pay you for it. It probably slows down. You're probably right. Well, look, red steel. That can come out. That's going in the mixed tank. In fact, will I do it now? No, I'll wait. I do need to have a good cull on this tank. I know I keep saying it, but I really do. So once everything's sorted and back to normal, that's my next plan. I've got a job for this week to move all my mixed tigers from one of the tanks on the bottom back up to a tank on the top, and then I'll reset that tank. And I think I'm going to go for some of Kazi's orange eye calcios. Yeah, she's good. So she walked today, walked the full length of the corridor, which is the first time she's walked on her own. She's a little bit unsteady on her feet, but what's it called? Urology have discharged her. We're she's waiting for blood to come back today to make sure there's no infection left from the sepsis, and then if that comes back okay, she's just waiting then to be signed off by physio. But I think tomorrow they're going to try and do a step test with her, so they're going to try and see if she can sort of manage stairs. But I'm not letting her go home. She comes here for a few days until we're comfortable. I mean, she's in her mid-30s, so she's not old, but she's not young either, and she won't be happy that well, she knows she's going to have to come here. I said, you're not going to be able to cope at home. She said, I know. So I'm going to have her here for a few days. Just take that. I've caught that red steel, and that red steel is just about to go into my mix tank. Flop and drop because I'm brutal. I'm not. It's just because all my parameters are the same anyway. Same water, same minerals, same TDS, everything's same pH. In fact, the pH might be slightly different in my mix tank, but I'll keep a weather eye for any other steels and bolts in here that get thrown out. Oh. And I tell you what, my heart goes out to anyone who's lost one of their children, because the thought of it was unbearable. So to actually have it happen, I couldn't cope. I know I couldn't cope. 100% I couldn't cope. So this little shrimp here is coming out. So I'm doing a bit of culling while you guys are watching. I'm not going to stay on for much longer, guys. I'm going to go and have me a sit down. Just doing a bit of a cull. But yeah, massive relief, to be honest. Like, immense relief. Let's have a look at that. No, I might leave that shrimp. That one's a bit cack and all. You can come out. I might even go and watch a movie. How about that? No misses. In fact, there is something I want to watch. I watched the series of Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone, and apparently the second series out, which I wouldn't mind watching. Cool. Right, guys, enjoy your Sunday afternoon, evening, morning. It's probably Monday morning or early hours in the land down under, but enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'm gonna knock it on the head there, guys. Just a quick hour, trying to get my mojo back. Don't forget, we've got the auction next Saturday again, and hopefully I'll get some better pictures next time from Kaz and stuff, but the rest of the stuff will be in. So take care, everyone. Peace out.